Alright, everybody. We got ourselves Burrito. I'm here. I'd like to apologize for our late start, even though we're starting a. Unfortunately, we had some technical difficulties. We seem to have them sort of straightened out, so hopefully we can return to normal next week. But for this week, this is, of course, the special Christmas episode, GGW. We're having it on this fun Sunday over instead of Tuesday to not conflict with the good old holidays. So anyone representing those holidays, I hope you have a happy holidays. So to all of us, I'm the voice of GGW Burrito, joined as always my broadcast colleague
Kit Callahan, the Lone Star Loner.
and right now we got, of course, the old gods taking on the Mad Dogs. As we know, last week, Ghost Dog of the Mad Dogs took on Burger Tyrant. Now, after that unfortunate defeat, apparently the Mad Dogs have come out and called for an open challenge against any dimensional being. And the old gods, who we have not seen in tag team action since the very first broadcast of GGW, is competing right here, right now.
That's right, Burrito. And we saw last week, Ghost Dog in his match was very resilient. He refused to quit. He kept kicking out of every pin attempt. He kept taking every move. This is probably the hardest fighting young dog out there.
Agreed. I could not agree more. Now, Ghost Dog and we can also speak on Burger Tyrant. Both refuse to stay down for that count of 3. But right now, we're going to see if the old gods or the Mad Dogs, who has the bigger heart, the bigger drive, and the bigger will to win. But if you are watching this fine Sunday evening, we would love for you to join us for the whole show. We got some big matches planned for us tonight. We, of course, have a big fatal 4-way match for a very special announcement, which we'll also. We also have a debuting Christmas-themed superstar. Ultimus Weird holds his power, and that's why it freaks out, my friend. Now, we also have a debuting Garbage Claus, who has decided to come tonight to help spread some Christmas spirit. But of course, we want to wish everybody a happy holidays, no matter what you celebrate.
That's right, whether it be Hanukkah, Yule, or Christmas, the holidays are for celebration and cheer.
Togetherness, all that good jazz. Not to mention, we also have Landon Foster, who, as we know, had sworn a war against all masked wrestlers several weeks ago. He even won a complete handicap match against Serpentera and Superstar. Tonight, he will take on Great Tiger in one-on-one action. The question is, can Great Tiger pick up his first win out of revenge for his buddies, or will Landon Foster continue his tirade? Ghost Dog, count of 9, he might get counted out. Wow, Ghost Dog.
Right at the very last second.
Dirty thought he had this one.
Just standing there dancing.
Catches a super kick for it.
Dirty, definitely looking dirty.
Oh, beautiful shooting star press. As we know, Ghost Dog likes to go very high risk for some very unique offense, but it seems to be to his detriment. If he could just keep it simple, go for big impact, and pick up the win, he might have more success. Now, Tank Dog has not competed in GGW yet. He's still out on the apron, so he's officially never been inside the ring. What do you think we can expect from Tank Dog?
Tank Dog, he looks like a wild, unhinged animal. I expect nothing but madness and dirty tactics.
Now, as we know, War Dog has already been in GGW for a handful of weeks now. Oh, the beautiful cutter. But Ghost Dog and Tank Dog just debuted last week. What do you think brought Ghost Dog and Tank Dog to GGW, and why would they side with War Dog? On Tank Dog, finally in the ring. No shortage of confidence. Just insults the giant monster of a supernatural being as Fallen D.
I'd say if they had any kind of motivations, it would be that they were looking for somewhere to dominate, and they saw GGW as an opportunity with War Dog to do such a thing and dominate. They have not.
You were gonna say they have, but they have not done that. They really haven't. But definitely no shortage of warring factions here in GGW. We of course have the Old Gods, the Atomic Babies, the debuting Mad Dogs, so many more. Even looking at, we even got Maria's group, which we got Ryan Parker and his posse. The Clean Crew, of course. Canadian Stampede. So many people who definitely have some alliances that they're trying to stick with.
You know, all the boys need is a third member. They could have a little contention in this too.
That's very true, but it's very obvious what the boys are after. They're after only one thing, and that's the tag team championships. Exactly. And that's goals have been met, but the question is how long can they hold them? They will have their first defense of the gold next week as we go into Decade of Destruction. We've got a lot of big matches. Uh-oh. What's Fallen D got here? And a beautiful worm! And a big elbow drop. Goes Tank Dog looking worse for wear. We have a cover. 1, 2, no! Tank Dog picking himself back up, but Fallen D in complete disbelief. Well, Fallen D better believe it, because Tank Dog looks like he's not out of this match yet, despite having his bell rung with that maneuver.
Well, you know, Burrito, that's what happens when you fight cosmic entities.
Tank Dog fighting him off. Ooh, stiff rolling elbow, but Fallen D having none of it. Oh, stiff shot right to the stomach. And beautiful backdrop suplex. Drags Tank Dog to his feet. Oh, clubbing blow right to the gut. Fallen D just disrespecting his opponents with a series of shots right to the stomach. Ah, and a stiff kick right to the kidneys. Tank Dog, oh, and an elbow to the jaw. Oh no, Fallen D going to the middle rope. Oh, but Tank Dog leaps out of the way into the tag. Now Ghost Dog, and a big cutter.
And a beautiful maneuver.
Ghost Dog wants Fallen D up to his feet. Got him on his shoulders. Oh, beautiful F5. 1, 2. No, we had a kick out. War Dog tackling Ultimo Wrestler to the ground. Oh, and War Dog going mad.
Taking out Ghost Dog in the process.
He's not stopping. He's just going after Fallen D. He's going to get their team disqualified if he doesn't get out of this match. That might have been the opening Ghost Dog needed. Trying to stretch, trying to loosen up those gears, because he definitely had them wrung. Just watching, scouting his opponent out. The Mad Dogs are the true underdogs. Wow, that was the most corny and childish statement I've ever heard. Oh, and
but also the truest.
It is very true. Dirty back in the match. Oh,
a swing and a miss.
He can't even keep on his feet. Oh, and a beautiful hip attack. That could be it. Did that knock Ghost Dog out? 1, 2. Oh, barely.
It was almost 3 there.
Ghost Dog able to kick out, but just barely.
If that was him, I'd go and tag out.
Dirty's got him up. Takes him into a corner. Oh.
Bell rung. Oofa.
Ghost Dog unable to even collect himself, but War Dog has not been in this match.
Dirty dancing gets you nowhere.
Oh yeah, Dirty, a little too confident, a little too dirty was he?
Some vicious elbows to his head. Oh, he's busted open.
Just cutting the top of his skull with those vicious pointed elbow strikes.
Do old gods even bleed?
Well, they will. The ref in the way of this. War Dog taking advantage. War Dog apparently having no issues with stealing the advantage in this match. Dragging Dirty into the corner. Could he be going for it? The GGW special! One corner. Oh, but Fallen D. Disrespectful. Wait, but
Oh, is he gonna do it?
no. Dirty want it to happen. I thought we were gonna have a twofer.
Yeah.
Oh.
And a suplex.
Stiff belly-to-belly suplex. Dirty getting back onto the apron. Ooh, War Dog with a vicious strike to the jaw. And a just huge leaping stomp. The cover, 1, 2, 3. It's over.
And the Mad Dogs pick up their first victory.
In brutal fashion. And we see the worm. Those vicious strikes to the gut and the abdomen. There we see that huge F5 to a man literally twice his opponent's size. Dirty with that leaping knee / hip attack. That almost ended the match. But War Dog, with his head of steam, was able to fight back, get his team the win. What'd I miss? I thought you guys weren't starting till 10. No, we were starting at 8. I advertised it on Twitter, Discord, all that. Which you can follow at Garbage Wrestling on Twitter. or Garbage Dash Gang on our Discord.
Yeah,
But
true.
we were having some technical issues, so we had to start a little later. But we did just get through our first match as the Mad Dogs picked up a big win against some interdimensional beings. So, next up, what's up?
Well, I was just gonna say, I guess it's worth mentioning now that there's some people in the chat that the technical difficulty, I think, or we think, is that the game isn't loading female wrestlers.
Yeah, it's very odd. We found that while attempting to load in a women's match, the game would just immediately crash. But in every other instance, we've had no issues. So I think that's the problem. So we're just gonna not have any women's matches this week, though we did actually intend a couple. So we're playing it by ear right now. So we're gonna move on with Mr. Big Daddy Clean taking on Garbage Claus. Garbage Claus seemingly not signed to GGW. However, he wanted to spread the holiday cheer by using his vicious iron claws, as his name suggests.
Those claws look sharp enough to rip open Big Daddy Clean. Mr. Big Daddy Clean.
Mr. Big Daddy Clean.
My apologies.
Remember, he has a title. He worked hard for that.
It's like a doctorate.
Exactly.
I'm going to take a moment to say that this episode of Garbage Gang Wrestling is not sponsored by, but is brought to you by a bottle of Smirnoff Ice Red, White, and Berry Limited Edition. It's the American stuff.
Good stuff.
Delicious.
One of my favorite drinks to just like drink for a few hours. Whoa! We're already starting crazy as Garbage Claus' hat and body is floating above his head. That's the holiday magic at work. He just came out of a dumpster, and yes, he did chop off his hands to build new ones made purely out of garbage. Well, clearly his hat and upper head, which we can see through, is as well.
His eyebrows are up there, too.
This is a terrifying magical monster. And Mr. Big Daddy Clean seemingly unable to get any offense in. Whoa. Incredible strength.
I'm so happy that this game is allowing this to happen, but not
correctly.
Wrestlers for some
not
reason.
not women's wrestling.
This is like, I just don't.
We try,
get it.
man. We try.
Hilarious.
See, it would have been fine last week. I don't think we had any women's matches last week. But this week, I was like, all right, we're gonna have a couple. Now we can't. So we're ad-libbing a couple of matches. This being one of them. Oh, and we have a Claws clutch right on the throat of the iron head of Mr. Big Daddy Clean. Kick Callahan. Casey, what does Mr. Big Daddy Clean have to do in this match? He has gotten literally no offense in this entire match.
Oh, well, I just seen him crack his neck. Maybe that was the key.
Had to adjust, had to get himself nice and stretched, back in position.
Taking him into the outside, that is definitely a strategy. Oh, but here we see the claws not allowing it. I'd say what Mr. Big Daddy Clean's got to do in this, if he's wanting... Jesus Christ. A clean slap right across the face.
And Garbage Claus did not take kindly to that.
In short, what I'm getting at is he's got to cheat. He's going to have to cheat if he's going to want to win.
7, 9, 10, 11. My God. Big Daddy Clean, I'm surprised can even stand up.
About cosmic entities.
Garbage Claws just brutalized Big Daddy Clean. I don't think he's even conscious. It's already over.
That was a spectacle to behold.
Garbage Claws, a squash match if I've ever seen one. Just brutally destroying his opponent, as is Big Daddy Clean. Look at that beautiful combination of rights and lefts with his bionic garbage arms. That is a strange, strange entity. We'll have to see if GGW might have to bring this guy in. He might be unpredictable and without reason, but at the very least, apparently, he gets results.
He is garbage. And as we know, garbage means quality.
Absolutely. Especially if you're watching the Garbage Gang stream. We stream almost every day.
That's right. We don't just do wrestling here. Well, I, Kit Callahan, only do the wrestling here. But Burrito, he does all sorts of games from Grand Theft Auto 5 to Batman Arkham Asylum. Did I see you playing Monster Hunter World earlier today?
That's right. That's right.
We
played some Iceborne. And much, much more. I'd argue our most played game is Overwatch, though.
Ah, yes.
But we play a lot of everything. Let's see, so we got that. There is one caveat to this match that they had to agree upon, is there will be no countouts. Because as we know, this feud started because Landon Foster grew ever so agitated at Serpentera to the point where they started to brawl on the outside. And that match ended up being counted out. And since then, he has essentially been tearing apart the masked wrestlers of GGW. But as we know, Great Tiger has been very popular, but he has yet to pick up a single win.
Right.
So many opportunities. So, tonight, he has a chance to prove himself against the rising undefeated star of Landon Foster. Though he was counted out, he has never been pinned or submitted in a match. He has never officially lost. Had one no contest.
You know what, Burrito? You know what is lost? The look in Landon Foster's eyes. He's a dead man.
He's a dangerous man.
That's right. He's willing to do anything to get the job done.
Ooh. Series of chops, but Great Tiger.
Not having it.
A Great Tiger wants to pick up his first win, whilst Landon Foster wants to continue his tirade against the masked wrestlers. Because most recently, he beat both Superstar and Serpentera by himself in a handicap match. But Great Tiger looking great in this one. Great Tiger ahead of steam, trying to move as quickly as possible, pick up a big win. Hit him in the soft spot. 2 flip power bombs.
Very efficient, this Great Tiger is.
Going to the top. Big splash.
Now, this is usual. The Great Tiger will put off some amazing offense. But, this just does not mean that he will win the match, as far as, you know, past events have shown.
But this is it's kind of like a hot streak. This is definitely a more aggressive Great Tiger than we're used to. Could it be that the constant pressure and attacks of Ryan Parker, and of course the most recent huge defeat, could it be that this has finally pushed him? He's pushed over the edge. He now wants to take apart his opponents. He wants to win at all costs. Oh,
Absolutely, Burrito. We here are seeing here a unhinged Great Tiger.
just a Landon Foster has not landed a single move in this match. No. Oh, moonsault.
But for all the moves that the Great Tiger has landed, he doesn't appear to have actually done very much damage.
Oh,
And that's where it really matters.
very true. Landon Foster finally able to get in there. Drops him on the ropes. Ooh. A stiff sit-out powerbomb. Now, does anything look more brutal than a powerbomb, as we're going to see another? Oh.
I'd say, Burrito, the only thing more vicious than a power bomb is a pile driver.
Yeah. Very, very true. Oh.
Jesus.
A stiff uppercut just being dropped into the inner arm of Landon Foster.
That's right, from a military press into an uppercut. An amazing series of moves. Here we see a suplex.
Very
T-bone.
nice. Was that T-bone? T-bone suplex.
Might
I
have
thought
been
it was Exploder, but I think
It
you're
might
right.
have been an Exploder.
I think that is T-bone. I think you're right.
I was a big Taz fan.
Yeah, big Taz fan. That's right. I was mixed on my Taz back in the day. He was a very tiny man.
I made a joke at work the other day. I said my color commentary is a mixture of JR and Taz.
Oh wow, that's too bad. I like to say that I try and follow in the footsteps, and we got a big springboard elbow. I like to follow in the footsteps of greats like Jim Ross.
Joey
and,
Styles.
Nah, see, I don't think Joe Styles is very good. I'll be real. I mean, he's better than me, but like...
He knows his moves.
He knows his moves. That's very true. Very important. That's why I like Excalibur. He knows his moves.
Right.
I like Excalibur a lot. Oh, Tiger Driver! 2. It's over! Nerds. Oh, Atomic Baby Overlord once again in the chat. Trying to take over GGW. I'm actually glad you're here, Atomic Baby Overlord, because I've got some very important news for our next huge show, our next pay-per-view level event, Decade of Destruction. We've agreed to a series of matches. As we know, the boys will defend their tag team championships against Atomic Babies Tin and Grape. We also know that Armored Gorilla will defend the world's title against Atomic Baby Dew. But in our main event, the Garbage Gang, who has agreed to bring in a 4th member, but refuses to say who it is, will Crimson, Cobalt, and a surprise 4th member, 7th member of the Atomic Babies. And the winner of that match will receive ownership of GGW.
Very high stakes.
So this December 31st, it will be decided. And if they win, we could open the new year wrestling. So very much a lot in stake in that main event. Jacob, that's not very nice. Are you made because we ate all of population of California? Well, them some big steaks. Now next, what we got? Great Tiger picking up his first win. That's a very big win for him. We'll have to see how that pans out next week at Decade of Destruction, as we have many matches on the card for that one. And now next match, we'll actually be having a number 1 contenders match for the North American European Championship.
Always love a number 1 contenders match, Burrito. A lot of high stakes there, a lot of opportunities, a lot of people vying for a belt. You know, for the opportunity to have your face on the cereal box, have your paycheck have a couple more zeros. You know, not that we pay any of these poor fools.
Very true.
But that's how it would normally go.
So we will be having a debut in John Clement, a returning Floorbow Master of Time, Izak, and of course, the returning from his suspension, Safari Joe is finally back in GGW. You just said it again. Tom and Baby Overlord clearly making a statement of what his desires are for our other fans.
My predictions for this match: Floorbow, the Master of Time, could more than likely be the winner of this match. He can control time, in fact, with his turtle shell. But Safari Joe, as we've seen, is one of the more ruthless, aggression-based fighters I've ever seen in my life. It's almost horrifying watching him do what he does. But here we see Izak, who was demolished by Safari Joe, if you will remember, getting a little bit of revenge here on the outside, throwing him into a turnbuckle post there.
Now everyone does want to grab the very prized possession, the Northern European Championship. While Izak and Safari Joe definitely have some past issues they definitely like to work out in this match. You demand to know where is Stoneheart? Well, where he is, I'm not sure. Where he is still in an undisclosed location. He unfortunately cannot be here tonight. Safari Joe, very cocky. Oh! Do you see that diving knee strike right on the back of the head of John Clement? Hey, what's up, Trevor? Welcome to GGW. Of course, currently going on a huge Top Baby Overlord, at least respectful to saying hi to the fans here at GGW. But a Tom Baby Overlord definitely has a lot going through his mind at this moment. But right now, we got a Fatal 4-Way match where the winner will take on Ryan Parker for his North American European Championship. at Decade of Destruction next week on January 31st. It'll be the last GGW show of the decade of the 2010s. We're very excited to bring that to you.
Absolutely believe that.
Yes, Rebella gets the babies. Now, Florbo Master Time has a very mixed history in GGW. He has a series of wins, losses, a very mixed record for Florbo. John Clement, of course, debuting. Izak has come up short in his 3 matches he's appeared in GGW, but Safari Joe has only lost 1 official match. So he definitely has to be the strongest competitor in this match. And don't forget to join us for our main event tonight, which will take place after this match. We've got a rematch as the Atomic Babies will take on the Shield of Justice once again. But the Shield of Justice has brought in a 3rd member. And in the event that the Shield of Justice are able to pick up a win over the very dominant Atomic Babies, they will, in fact, no busy overload you with... will not beat the Shield of Justice. Ha ha ha. So, if the Shield of Justice pick up a win, they will be inputted into the tag team title match as well as the world's title match and turn those into triple threat matches.
Wow.
So that will be a big opportunity for the Shields of Justice, but they must win against the Atomic Babies in our main event. Baby overload. I think he's calling you out, Atomic Baby Overlord. Oh. Oh. Stiff chops to the throat. Oh, and John Clement tackling Florbo into the ring. The crowd not very happy about that. Apparently they're not very happy about Safari Joe brutalizing Izak once again. But I'd say at this point, that's a par for the course for a Safari Joe match. A lot of violence, a lot of brutal attacks, but his suspension is over. He is allowed to compete for this championship.
That's right.
The baby killer, us coming. Yes, the baby killer, as their partner claims, is to debut in our next match. Oh my god, look at these stomps onto the ribs and face of Izak. My god. Trevor definitely rooting for John Clement. He's taking Florbo to town on the outside. Oh, stiff chops. No, Florbo's got this. But we all cover. 2, 3, it's over! Safari Joe picking up a win after another brutal attack against Izak. One of the most winningest competitors, Safari Joe continues his reign of terror. Fans not very happy about Safari Joe once again.
Fantastic move there. As Safari Joe always says, I will do it again.
He does consistently complain he will do it again, and I believe that thing he believes he can do is win a championship. Look at that confidence. He knows what he did, and he is very happy about it. Look at that bellowing about his big victory.
Is that Nazi propaganda?
I don't believe so. No, that was not a forward hand, so I'm going to say no.
Is that the difference?
Yeah. Yes, a very big difference, actually. Izak is bleeding the most, so he is the victor. God, I love Kung Pao. It's such a good movie. making me the victor. Now this will, of course, be... should we make this elimination or first to a fall? You know what? It's going to be elimination. This is an elim tag. Make it a little more exciting. Energy. You can feel it. Feel it.
I always personally love a elimination 6-man tag. Gives everybody the opportunity to, single out one opponent and, completely demolish them.
Definitely really shows the dominance of your crew in the event of a complete
3-on-1.
Yeah, complete clean out. Find the last member. It was struggling to remember his name. What was the last one? Oh, Trevor. I'm stupid. There he is. They will, of course, take on the Atomic Baby OGs. These, of course, were the original Atomic Babies who debuted many weeks ago, before we even knew they were going to become a invading dominant force. So a lot riding on this match between Cobalt, Gold, and Crimson of the Atomic Babies taking on the Dog Hunter, the Baby Hunter, as well as Trevor White and Wesley Wolf. If they can win, Wesley Wolf and Trevor White of the Shield of Justice will be put into the tag team title match, whereas Dog Hunter, the Baby Hunter, will be put in the world's title match. Of course, Trevor, no shortage of words stating the reign of the babies are over. It's very exciting. Also, if you'd like to see more of these competitors, like the Atomic Babies, like the Shield of Justice, you can check out Trevor White's channel, the AKCW, the Ass Kicking Championship Wrestling. As we know, the Atomic Babies have recently attempted to invade there as well. Dog Hunter has been very insurmountable about keeping them out. Oh, as we see right there, a lot of power. Dog Hunter definitely possesses. Now, Dog Hunter and Wesley Wolf, very large individuals. Atomic Baby Overlord dubbing that they are just foolish man burger. We will eat you. Some very odd words. Oh, we have a vicious. What is that one called? Good old Casey.
That's the torture rack.
That is correct. A beautiful rib breaking maneuver and a huge spinning neck breaker. Who do you think has the advantage in this?
I want to say the Shield of Justice, just because of their sheer size and height. But as we've seen in past weeks, the Atomic Babies are really nothing to be trifled with, unfortunately. What we saw specifically last week was them completely dominating over an entire division.
Absolutely. They definitely moved throughout several different divisions and picked up big wins across the board, but Dog Hunter claims that his goal, his one and only goal, is to become the ultimate baby hunter and tear the Atomic Babies apart. Now, it has also been agreed that if the Atomic Baby Overlord, the challenge has been accepted, that the GGW will be yours in the event of winning next week's main event. However, if If the Atomic Babies come up short, they must disband. They are no longer a cohesive unit.
Wow. Truly, truly the highest of stakes.
Ooh, Atomic Baby Cobalt getting brutalized. But if both men are counted out, they will both be eliminated. One by one, they go down. Oh, now we have Atomic Baby Crimson. Oh! Atomic Baby Crimson, even with his size, Dog Hunter able to power him down. Able to slow down Dog Hunter, the Baby Hunter. Oh, that big elbow just pissed Dog Hunter off more than anything. Dragging Atomic Baby Crimson into a corner. Oh, got him by the throat.
Jesus.
Oh!
Showing full dominance.
Just a vicious right hand to the gut. And a clubbing blow to the back of the Atomic Baby head. More power on display from Dog Hunter. Now, Casey, if they win this match, what do you think the odds are the Atomic Babies can win their subsequent matches next week? They're turned into triple threat affairs. Oh, we got a front fist choke. Casey,
What was it?
the question it was if
My apologies.
if the Shield of Justice wins tonight and they turn these matches into those triple threat matches, what do you think Atomic Baby's odds are of winning said matches are?
Once they become triple threat matches, especially the World's Championship match, I still don't see the odds tipping so much, but I do see them tipping out of the Atomic Babies' favor. I personally predict our World's Champion retaining and our Tag Champions retaining, but that's just a personal prediction.
I see. Very bold claims we have, as we believe the Du Bois will win and retain their tag team titles while Armored Gorilla will continue his dominant reign as World's Champion. And though we're going to have a big match this week, we know next week, assuming it will work, we know Elegant will defend the Women's Championship once again. She, of course, is the longest reigning champion in GGW, though we'll have to wait and see who that opponent is next week. That was a big power slam in the corner, but Atomic Baby Crimson, large size, had his foot on the ropes.
That's really where size comes in handy, is when you lay down and you only really got a couple inches away from the ropes no matter where you are in the ring.
That's right. Great wherewithal as well. Known to stay in the corner even when hit with the big moves. But that could be because Dog Hunter this is his debut in GGW. That's a little of that inexperience in GGW rings, which are made much crappier than most rings.
Yes, you feel like the whole thing is going to fall apart every second.
Absolutely.
I've been in them.
Do we have another torture rack? Yeah, another beautiful torture rack. Atomic Baby Crimson, will he tap? Cobalt trying to break it up, but Dog Hunter just ignoring the impacts. Cobalt. Atomic Baby Gold. Finally in this match. Oh! Stiff spear. Dog Hunter might have to get to his corner. Wesley Wolf, the other large member of Shields of Justice.
Oof.
So Kit Callahan, So we do also now know it will be Safari Joe taking on Ryan Parker. So Ryan Parker's not taking on an opponent like Safari Joe. What do you think his chances are of once again retaining the North American European Championship?
Honestly, Burrito, you know we're here to call it right down the middle, but I'm going to cut it to you like it is. No sugarcoating it. Safari Joe is going to wipe the arena with that poor young man.
Oh, Safari Joe. We have stiff choke slam.
I will eat my words if I'm wrong. You can freeze them up and I'll eat them like ice cream, but I don't think I will be.
Oh, Tom Baby Crimson in there, making sure to break up the pin. Does not want this to be a series of triple threat matches next week. Wesley Wolf taking him all the way. Walking the rope. Have you seen that with a man of that size? That man is 7 feet tall.
Insane. Insane balance. Insane wizardry. It's kung fu treachery, really, is what it is.
Yeah, it's definitely a very impressive balance, control, even from a man of that size. Trying to size up his opponent. Tom Baby Cobalt could be looking for something here. They should have not ate the women named Auntie Vax before this match. Did you see that, Casey? It's weakened to them. Poor Auntie Vax. Ooh. Stiff Saito suplex. Dragging Wesley Wolf to his feet. That was pretty good. Oof. Big boot right to the chin. Wesley Wolf. Oh, had him scouted. Nice right. Picks him all the way up. Lifts him even higher. Oh, huge power bomb. Oh, once again, Tom and Baby Crimson able to break up the pin. Series of punches and kicks just right to a grounded Tom Baby. Oh my God! Wesley Wolf just attacking him.
Ruthlessly.
We haven't ate yet. We are eating babies.
Hilarious.
And the Shields of Justice, very confident, do this dominating display from the Shield of Justice. And Tommy Baby Cobalt busted open. This may be the most important match in GGW until next week.
That's right.
She's brutally beating him in the corner. Gotta feel some sympathy for Tommy Baby Cobalt here being brutalized in the ring. Trying to fight back. Tommy Baby still claiming they will take over this wrestling federation. Tom Baby Cobalt really needs to get a tag. Ooh. Big cravat suplex. Atomic Baby Cobalt still in there. We already have Tom Baby Overlord. We can at least, at the very least, we can say very confident in his faction, especially going into next week's Decade of Destruction, as they just toss Wesley Wolf out of the ring. Now this might be an elimination tag match, but this is not Falls Count Anywhere. You can get counted out, you can get beaten, you have to get pinned or submitted in the ring. No, why? Got a count of 4. Wesley Wolf back to his feet right away. Oh, tossing Tommy Baby Cobalt into the corner. That's Wesley Wolf looking worse for wear. We have a tag. Tommy Baby Gold. Gold climbing out of the ring. That will restart the count. Atomic Baby Gold back in the ring. A vicious right. Oh, and a stiff DDT. Wesley Wolf does need a tag. He wants to get back in his corner. Because the babies are scared of the shields of justice. Oh, continues to brutalize the Atomic Babies. Wesley Wolf seemingly hating the Atomic Babies more than anyone else in GGW. With a huge choke slam. Hope is a lie. Jesus. We got to cover. 1, 2. No, not even a 2 count. Atomic Baby Gold almost no-selling that vicious choke slam. Oh, just clubbing blow to the back of the head. Not letting him get to his corner. Oh. The ref was taken down, but so was Atomic Baby Gold. That's right, beat them. Big suplex. Wants Atomic Baby Gold to get back to his feet. And he's picking him up. And even higher for a gigantic power bomb. And he's locking the arms. Make sure he can't reach the ropes. 1, 2. No, Atomic Baby Crimson still able to get to his partner to break up the pin, making sure no one gets eliminated. It's a very wise strategy. Of course, Shield of Justice still in complete control. And Trevor White has not even been in this match yet. I think he's pretty comfortable watching as the Atomic Babies are torn apart by his partners. Oh, stomps continuing to come raining down from Wesley Wolf under Atomic Baby Gold. Oh, a stiff clubbing blow to the back. Wesley Wolf making sure Atomic Baby Gold, keeping him scouted. Oh, drops him with a stiff DDT. And I think he's calling for victory. Let my big boys do the work. Very clearly, they are doing the work right here. So we get another huge face buster. I'm calling CPS. The brutality is just continuing as Tommy Gold finally back. Oh, stiff stomps. And we got a crossface. But Wesley Wolf's feet able to reach the ropes. Oh, Stiff maneuver there. Shield of Justice. Rule GCW. No. I think you mean now, and it's a GGW. There's two G's.
GGW.
But thank you. But oh, dropping him with that. We have a cover. 1, 2. No, able to kick out. Wesley Wolf still in this match. Looks like Tommy Cobalt not happy about that outcome. Oh! Atomic Baby Gold just got himself disqualified. Did you see that, KC? KC. Kit Callahan. Did you see that?
I did not see that.
Atomic Baby Gold just getting himself disqualified by spitting the poison mist into Wesley Wolf.
Insane. I can't believe that I had looked away.
Freaking spitting poison mist into his opponents just so to get an upper hand for his team, despite getting himself disqualified.
A deservable disqualification.
Absolutely. Right in front of the referee. No care in the world. Is Trevor White finally in this match? I don't think he's very happy about that. That's just spit up.
Disgusting.
Absolutely. Trevor White. No, that was it. That was all I was going to say. What you got, Casey?
I was going to say Trevor White literally having taken 0 damage. Everyone else so injured in this match has a complete upper hand.
Definitely a strong game plan.
Wow.
Already
that busted him open.
Already got a cut above his eyes. Uh-oh. Oh. 1 down, 2 to go. Apparently Tommy Baby Cobalt had Trevor White completely scouted. Good thing he has those shades to keep the blood out of his eyes. Oh. He's dropped back first onto the mat. Cobalt hits the ropes. Oh. Stiff senton. Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, and a stiff chop. Picking me up. I'm hurting. Hi, baby. Difficulties, and we started a little late. Tom Baby Cobalt. Oh! That was a vicious. 1, 2. Nope. Wesley Wolf right there, able to break up the pin. Oh, Tom Baby Cobalt not happy about that. Stream's breaking up. Yeah, sorry about that. I think we're good now. We have a few people on the connection, so it's freaking out a little bit. Oh, Tom Baby Cobalt tried to lift Trevor White into the corner, but he's too worse for wear. He's had his back worked, taken down, and now he's trying to get. Oh, just a stiff boot to the forehead. Tom Baby Cobalt. Oh, Trevor White. What is he going for? Oh, that was a rolling knee bar.
Very interesting maneuver indeed.
Oh, a spear! And a cover. 1, 2, 3. No, Crimson not able to get there that time. And he got caught! Picked all the way up. Oh!
And a spine breaker.
Just drops him right into it.
Spine buster.
Spine buster. Yeah, you got it.
Spine breaker just didn't sound right. It's a backbreaker.
Backbreaker.
A whole different move.
Trevor White. Oh, a little too confident. Whips him off in the corner. Series of shoulders into the gut. Oh, he's feeling it. The rage.
The eye of the tiger.
A series of brutal boots into the corner. He's got him. Oh, spinning neck breaker.
He's broken. The baby's broken.
1, 2, go, claims Trevor White as he drags him up. He's got him all the way up. And a jackhammer. Cover 1, 2, 3. It is over. The Shield of Justice pick up a win. Clean sweep. Atomic Babies have lost this match. Therefore, next week at Decade of Destruction, the Worlds and Tag Team title matches will now be triple threat matches featuring the Shield of Justice own competitors.
Very exciting, Burrito.
I cannot wait for our next huge show. After the fun of Garbage Rumble several weeks ago, we're going into our first pay-per-view level event, Decade of Destruction. Join us January 31st, 10 p.m., and we will be having our good old fun in our huge main events. You may have one today, but it will be over for you soon. Told you, Atomic Babies Overlord. Look at those men. With that, please join us next week, the final GGW for 2019. It will be January 31st, Decade of Destruction. We have several matches planned. We're going to have more and more. We'll be announcing them on our Twitter at Garbage Wrestling on Twitter. So we will see you guys next week. Don't forget to stay lucky, and we'll see you there. And that's us, Burrito and
Kit Callahan. The Lone Star Loner.
There we go. So we will see you at the next one. Bye.